Y'all ready? Six. Let's see. Yeah, almost.
Radio.
I know.
I'll get up early, just start hearing.
I don't think you're going to hear much in the morning.
All
I
right.
don't see the guy even here tonight.
Sorry for that,
That's right, probably. Okay, y'all ready?
Ready?
Okay. I call the January 11th, 2021 meeting of the Mexico City Council to order.
Hay,
Yes.
Briggs,
Yes.
Shivers,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
All right, first thing on the agenda, approval of minutes for December 14, 2020 work and regular session.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Hay,
Abstain.
Briggs,
Yes.
Shivers,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Okay. Resolutions, reading by title only and passage. Bill number 2021-01, a resolution authorizing the city manager to execute an addendum to contract between the City of Mexico and Danes Waste Disposal Incorporated to incorporate pricing adjustments based on increased landfill fees. Mr. Slagle.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. As council may remember from the budget work sessions and discussions that we had at that time, that Danes had received a increase in landfill fees, and it wasn't part of the contract as far as to adjust, and so we had discussed then the best ways to deal with that, that we felt was most equitable for all. And so what we have done is prepared the resolution here for you this evening as we move forward for the rate increase will go into effect in April. And this is what we prepared based on your recommendations at that time. So to cover the details, we will turn to Roger Haynes.
Good evening, Council. In April 2013, the city entered into its second 10-year residential sanitation services contract with Danes Waste Disposal Incorporated. The contract includes annual pricing adjustments that are set to take place April 1st of each year. Dane Love, owner of the refuse services provider, respectfully requests council consideration to amend the existing contract to incorporate pricing adjustments based on a recent increase in landfill tonnage rates. This past June, Danes Waste Disposal was subject to a landfill tonnage fee increase of approximately $8 per ton. Danes Waste Disposal Incorporated has several residential refuse contracts in the surrounding area for which contract wording depicts situations where pricing adjustments can be made based on adjustments in fuel cost, landfill increases, and changes in federal regulations that directly impact the cost of providing those services. However, the contract between Danes and the city does not fully incorporate such language. Dane has estimated, and city staff has confirmed, based on the average number of city residential refuse customers and average monthly tonnage delivered to the landfill, a 64-cent increase per customer per month would provide a break-even point in offsetting the landfill per ton fee increase. Given a history of excellent service provided by Danes Waste Disposal Incorporated over the past 17 years, current pricing to the city being well below area market pricing, and the honesty of this contract language oversight, staff has worked with Dane Love to provide a pricing addendum that will incrementally work toward the requested 64-cent adjustment over the remaining 3 years of our contract. The annual adjustments recommended are shown on the table below. In addition, the original contract rate for roll-off services provided to the city was $41, and the fee would be adjusted up by $8 per ton to the amended rate of $49 per ton for the remaining 3 years of the contract. Staff does recommend that council proceed with the reading and passage of the attached resolution authorizing the city manager to execute an amendment to the residential refuse pickup contract. And we do have with us this evening the owner, Dane Love. If you have any questions of him or I, and he may want to give a comment.
I have to be on the radio more. Did you say it was 64 cents a month?
64 cents a month.
Okay, thank you.
Right. but that's incrementally being increased over the remaining 3 years.
Okay.
So 32 cents of that, 64 cents would be picked up in '21, and then 16 cents would be added to that in '22, and then an additional 16 cents the third year of the contract.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I move for the first reading of Bill 2021-01.
Second.
Hay,
Yes.
Briggs,
Yes.
Shivers,
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Miller,
Yes. Bill number 2021-01, a resolution authorizing the city manager to execute an addendum to the contract between the City of Mexico and Danes Waste Disposal Incorporated to incorporated price adjustments based upon increased landfill fees. I move for passage of Bill number 2021-01.
Second.
Hay,
Yes.
Briggs,
Yes.
Shivers,
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
All right, next order of business, staff report for purchase of a tracked mini skid steer for the Parks and Recreation Department. Mr. Slagle?
Yes, Your Honor. And in the budget, we did authorize the budget amount here for the purchase of a new skid steer for the Parks Department. To cover the bids and the details, we'll turn to Chad Shoemaker.
Good evening, council.
Good evening.
The 2020-2021 annual budget allows $24,500 for the purchase of one new 2020 or 2021 model mini skid steer with reinforced rubber tracks for the Parks Department. There is a trade-in of a 2015 Ditch Witch SK750 compact skid steer without bucket, no implements, with approximately 1,600 hours on the hour meter. Requests for bids were sent to 12 vendors, and advertisements were placed in the Mexico Ledger. Staff received bids from 2 vendors, with Ditch Witch Sales of Sullivan, Missouri submitting the best bid of $22,647.15. Staff recommends that council approve the purchase of the Ditch Witch SK1050 mini skid steer from Ditch Witch, Sullivan, Missouri, subject to the bidder's ability to deliver the unit in an acceptable length of time. Questions?
What was the trade-in worth? Sorta.
I've got that, Chad.
Thank you. 'Cause I don't think we put it in here.
12,500.
Chad, I noticed when you're looking at the bid prices, that the two here from Vermeer and, they're two different models of...
Correct.
Okay, but I assume they're both equivalent to each other when...
One is a horsepower that barely meets the spec, and the other one is one that's a larger machine that exceeds the spec by quite a bit. They weren't sure which one to bid, so in that setting, we usually tell the vendors, if you're not sure which machine you have meets the specs, go ahead and bid both of them, and we'll evaluate both of them.
Okay, but you're satisfied with...
Yeah, the machine that we're getting is a good price, and it meets all of our specs. So,
Okay, recommendation.
I move we purchase a tracked mini skid steer for the Parks and Recreation Department from, turn the page too soon, sorry, Ditch Witch Sales Incorporated, Sullivan, Missouri, for $22,647.15.
Second.
Hay,
Yes.
Briggs,
Yes.
Shivers,
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Okay, next order of business, appointment to the Mexico Park Board. Mr. Slagle.
Yes, Your Honor. Ashley Kryling resigned her position on the board. Her family moved out of the community. That term expires June of 2021. We advertised for the opening. Albert Long expressed interest and submitted an application. And today, we also received an application from Josh Price. This is an appointment by the city manager. After reviewing the applicants, I would appoint Albert Long to serve on this board, and I would ask that council concur with the recommendation. Motion to concur.
Council?
I move we approve Albert Long for the Parks Board.
Second.
Hay,
Yes.
Briggs,
Yes.
Shivers,
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Miller.
Yes.
Okay. Next, we have the claims.
Make a motion to pay the bills?
Second.
Hay,
Yes.
Briggs,
Yes.
Shivers,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
Miller.
Yes.
Okay, comments from the council. Mr. Councilman Hay.
I get to start. Well, apologize for missing the last one. I blame my wife. She got sick first, but,
That's wrong.
you know, just stay safe. It's no fun. I know some people have a little bit of a light one, but we got hit pretty hard, and I don't want to have. I know that there's been some, some deaths from it, especially when you have the older population, and we just need to continue to be safe and wear our mask and distance. And pool looks like it's come along really well, and also Muldrow. Muldrow must be really nice because my wife actually made a comment about it, so she's paying attention. And but it is, the sidewalks look nice, and it's going to be I think it'll be a great addition down that street with having those sidewalks and being able to access a lot of things on foot and walk there with safety. So that's about it.
I would just ditto about the face mask and being, looking out for your neighbor. We have, as Councilman Haig said, we've had several deaths in our community, and especially the older people. And, we don't always think about the fact that I may be fine, I may survive just fine, but I don't know what that person next to me, what's wrong with them, or what could be wrong with them, or, so just look out for your neighbor. We're a small community. One of the things I think that makes us great is that we care about each other, and let's just continue that with this. And I just like to remind everybody one question: when is the last day to register to file?
19.
19th. If anybody's watching, wants to file for council or any other thing around town, I think 19th is it. That's it.
Well, I just, I'm kind of with him and with both of them. I happen to be one of those older people that worries about getting the virus. And I get in the store and there are people that don't have masks, and I want to sort of yell at them and say, get your mask on. And I did say that to one of the clerks the other day, and she turned around and walked away from me. But in any case, we all need to be safe. We need to look after each other, as you said. So looking forward to getting the vaccine.
They've already said it all, I think. I think we're just all living the dream here in Mexico, Missouri. We just hope the dream gets better and the COVID goes away.
That would be awesome. Mr. Slade.
I have nothing at this time, Your Honor.
Sorry.
I like that ringtone.
I turned it off, but I forgot.
I can't say anything. Mine keeps doing that. I just want to reiterate what everyone else has really been saying about, us taking personal responsibility for how we're addressing this, and thinking that as we're doing it and taking that responsibility that we are, our brothers and sisters keepers in many senses of the word. And I just, like I said, just stay safe. At this time, we're saying if there's anyone in the public that would like to have comments, please state your name and address for the record and keep comments to a maximum of 3 minutes. Seeing there's none, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Make a
I
motion.
move for adjournment.
Hay,
Yes.
Briggs,
Yes.
Shivers,
Yes,
Williams.
Yes.
Miller.
Yes.
adjourned.